everybody, and welcome to another episode of Rule Number 4. It might not be the best show on the internet, but it sure shit is the best time of our week. I'm Kevin Graham.
Is it the fourth?
Like, he never lets me just do the intro. He never lets me just do the intro. He tells me every other week to do the intro, and then he just walks all over it. Yeah, wait until after the go around. I'm Kevin Graham.
I'm Jason X.
I'm Christy.
And I'm Blakely K.
What's your question?
Good job. What show on the internet is this?
This is
it the fourth show on the internet?
The fourth best show on the internet?
Yeah, I mean you got Brainwreck Show.
That is the best show.
The best show on the internet.
Which we still have not been proven wrong on that fact, just so everybody is aware.
That's very true. And then you got those fucks over at Good Myth. And then you got Mr. Beast.
I don't know what any of that is.
Which if Mr. Beast is watching and you want to drop, a cool thou in our little tip jar,
Wait, hang on. Lovins is saying he is just get his time in from all the shit we gave him on the Bitter Boys. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta get my shit in, bro.
I mean,
it's gonna make up for lost time.
Well, wait until after the intro.
Watching? Anyway, what are we doing here?
Hold your dang horses down.
Yes. So, for those of you who might not know and might be new to this show, this is the show where we go throughout the internet and we gather up all the assholes that we can find. We take a good hard look at them. We do some deep dives within them, and we try to figure out who is the biggest asshole. And the way this works is Christy goes through Reddit and she pulls a bunch of wonderful threads from the subreddit Am I the Asshole? She reads them out loud. We judge the shit out of them, and then we, make conclusions as to who was wronged, who is the wronger, who may have been wronged, but probably should have known to be more wronged. So, stuff like that.
Jury of their peers, really.
It's a jury.
Internet peers.
I mean, this show, I feel like, is the atypical show for the internet. Like this show basically is the internet.
That's true.
Yeah.
It is true.
We got all of your facts here.
We only read headlines.
Obviously.
We judge them based on the headline, and then we learn the facts afterwards.
Well, you're like walking all over Christy's segment. Like she usually opens the show with the rules, and you're just like I'm gonna.
You're one to fucking talk
and just mansplain the show.
Okay, you know what?
It's real interesting you say that about mansplaining, Dan, because I got
who is Dan?
To show you guys tonight.
Uh-oh. The creepiest of creeps.
So wait,
I'm sure there's some good ones.
Okay, so the topic tonight is there was a lot of yelling in my headphones. I don't know what to tell you.
Did you miss what just happened?
He doesn't listen.
Yeah, no,
I
do listen.
He didn't listen to Christy, clearly.
Man, like I don't like the way this show is set up. I'm not doing the intro anymore.
You're doing great.
No,
Maybe
I'm not.
Have Christy do the intro.
Yeah, why are you doing the intro?
You all told me to.
This is Christy's show.
It's Christy's
You're taking
show.
over her show?
Wow.
Listen, I don't like how I'm being
king asshole.
I don't
New
like
king
how
asshole.
I feel right now. I feel like there's people projecting onto me. I don't like it. I don't want to be a part of it.
I'm just saying we've been painting for the past 12 hours, so we're a little uppity. So
we've had some paint fumes to the head for a few hours.
Okay. Straight to
so
the
we're good to go.
We're a little on the loopy train.
Well, Christy, would you like to
take it away?
Just take it from me, please, for the love of God. Just get this segment out of my hands.
All right.
Oh, Lovin supports you, by the way, Kevin.
Thank you, Lovins. I
he
appreciate it. I feel that.
As I was saying, we're going to judge some creeps tonight.
Okay.
So creep number 1.
Ooh.
Am I the asshole for trying to test a girl's nerd?
Wait.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Wait, to test a girl's nerd?
Yes.
Is that like
what that means.
Is that like a euphemism?
What blaster was Luke Skywalker using in such and such?
Okay. So
Fuck
all
yourself.
right. So he's
Yes,
trying to like
yes,
test.
you are.
See, like I thought it was like a thing. Like he's trying to. Yes, he's an asshole.
Oh, mhm.
I didn't know where this was going.
Anyway, I don't think I did anything wrong, but my friends are all saying that I'm an asshole.
Oh, mhm. They're usually right when there's multiple of them.
So, a group of friends, and we are quite frankly nerds. We met this girl I'll call Elle 2 years ago. I don't like letter names, so I'm going to make up a name. Laura. Her name's Laura.
Okay.
The other guys all like her, think she's great, and she knows all about the things we're into, but I had a feeling she's not really one of us. I put up with it for 2 years, but I can't shake the feeling. So the last time we were
She just
together
wants to be a
before
friend.
quarantine, that's, no girl ever wants to just be friends with a nerd. It's
Well-
a trick. It's a trap. You can't do it.
Wait.
It's a trap.
I have a question. Are you being honest? I'm just genuinely curious.
Anyway,
Okay, fuck me then.
Just let her continue.
I answered the question. What more do you want from me?
I thought it was a joke.
I lost my place.
Okay.
What's going on with Laura?
Okay.
Lisa, Linda.
The last time we were together before quarantine, I decided to test her nerd. She seemed surprised, but could answer all my questions until I got to Star Trek. I was feeling pretty confident until she asked me to clarify. Apparently, I misspoke and accidentally asked a trick question. My friends all jumped on me, accusing me of being an asshole, and she didn't need to pass some test to hang out with them and how I needed to get over it. Another friend pointed out that I wasn't the guardian of the group. I got mad no one was on my side and left. Quarantine happened shortly after, and I recently found out they've all been chatting with her. I told her I didn't appreciate her trying to steal my friends.
Oh
never-
my God.
She never replied, but one of my friends bitched at me for a while. I got mad no one was listening to me and said it's her or me. He said her. None of my other friends have messaged me since. My brother says I was trying to be king of the nerds and gatekeeping and should apologize. I don't think I have anything to apologize for, and they should apologize for not hearing me out. So tell me, am I the asshole for just trying to make sure that Laura was actually a nerd like us?
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This guy's
Yeah.
clearly a bass player.
Oh.
So this was just a girl who was hanging out with these guys.
Yep.
Yeah, she wanted a group of friends.
She just wanted a group of friends. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. Don't there's really no need to be the gatekeeper in any situation.
Like, and what was the point? Like, if she failed, then what? He could just be like, oh,
Like-
she didn't know one question.
She's banished.
Like- you cannot hang out with us. You don't know one question. It leads nowhere.
Yeah.
But
Of his
to hurt
subjective
feelings.
nerd questions.
Right. Like, even like, okay, if he won and she didn't know anything, they all would have been mad.
I mean, let's be fair. It was a Star Trek question. Like, does anyone give a fuck?
No.
Let's be
No,
honest.
Like,
Well, that
it's-
wasn't even the point. The point was that he not only gave a Star Trek question, but it was a trick question,
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
which is even more of an asshole move.
He claims
But
it was
wait a
on
minute.
accident.
But like, hang on. She called out the
Okay.
fact that it was a trick question,
So did their
Right?
friends.
and so but like even
So
the
then she knew.
so like she knew. So like even the fact that like she knew to call that out. I mean, like just in general,
Either that
good
or
for
it
her.
was just the friends that knew.
I would argue that she's more nerd than he is.
Oh,
Ooh.
more than likely.
Clearly, that's why they chose her.
Yeah. And
Maybe
Well,
they should be
that's the
testing
thing,
his
like-
nerd.
Well, that's the thing. Like, there's no winner in that situation. He's an asshole either way.
Well, nerds self-destruct.
Right.
They
So
do.
like that's just what they do.
Yeah.
Because if you can't have anything, you must have King Nerd. Right? I don't know. I don't know how that works, but that seems like how that works.
What I'm trying to figure out is like what the gain is out of all of that. Like what's the gain?
There's none.
I mean, like the only
You
thing
either make her look like an asshole and then make yourself look like an asshole, or you're just an asshole.
Well, see, he can't play lacrosse or like soccer or anything that actually
But
is valuable in this
he's
world.
got Star Trek.
So like he's trying to
Hey,
show
listen,
his
we all had
alpha.
Star Trek at one point.
No.
Did we?
Yeah.
I literally
yes.
never watched any episodes of Star Trek ever.
Can we do something better? Can we upgrade? Can we go Firefly? Like something?
Listen, man,
like, a little bit better.
it's all about aging.
They
You
tried.
start with
They
Star
failed.
Trek, you get into Star Wars for like a minute, you catch on to Firefly, and then you kind of doubt, your love for Firefly just because of the people involved, and then you kind of come back around
Well.
to the Star Wars again.
And then you go to I'm blanking on the name. Battlestar.
Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lovin says that he is just jealous.
Well, clearly.
100%. Like, and I think a lot of it, what it comes from is he 100% sees her as a threat. Because number one, she's obviously smarter than him. She knows more than him. She's a woman, so all of his friends are going to want to hang out with her.
I'll give you the true answer of what his problem is.
Mhm.
He's got a crush on her, and she
Fucking
does not
A.
like him back.
Yes.
Right, obviously.
Yes.
And he doesn't know how to deal with it other than,
Yeah.
like, let's put her knowledge to the test.
Yeah.
Christy,
Well,
this
if he gets
sounds
her-
very familiar. This sounds like high school. This sounds like high school.
Wait. Pause. What's going on?
There were some very specific people who had a very specific crush who the feelings were not reciprocated, and boy howdy was there a bullshit alpha nonsense fucking bullshittery. It's very
it turns quick. I've seen that happen. And yeah, like it's a quick turn, and I think that's what it comes down to is he's got a crush on. I mean, they all have a crush on her. Let's be honest.
Anyways, like, why do dudes that do that? Like, when you get turned down, and then all of a sudden, like, you're a threat. Like, I don't get that.
Because
Just don't
if
get it.
they don't discredit you and oust you from the group, they might have to suffer through seeing you date one of their friends.
Also,
this is true.
Also, men don't know how to deal with their emotions.
It's very true.
Very true.
I drink. I don't know.
What are you trying to say? Are you upset?
Cheers.
I'm so tired. We've been
Well,
painting for 12 hours.
I think we're all in agreement here, though. Homeboy's the asshole through and through.
For sure.
Well, most men don't. Lovins makes a good point. Like, there are some men who are very in touch with their emotions.
Yes, I know, not all men. Okay, but like, in this case,
I was just specifically talking about the ones that tend to challenge you after you say, no, I don't want to date you.
Mhm.
Like, can't we just be humans and, like, not date?
Women aren't humans.
Apparently not.
Well, no, I mean,
We must be conquered.
Star Trek made that painfully obvious with their women planet bullshit.
I missed that episode.
See, you know Star Trek stuff.
Well,
Don't lie to me.
okay. I know a thing about a shirt color.
We can't be friends now.
and things of that nature. But anyway, yes, this guy's the asshole.
I mean, yeah,
100%.
I think that she doesn't need to prove
Oh, yeah.
anything. His friends are more than in the right to make the choices that they've made.
Plus, they want to get laid, so like of course they're gonna side.
Of course. No, he didn't.
I mean that's very true.
Well,
But he got rejected very clearly.
I'm sure some of the other ones did too. She can't date all of them. I mean, she could, but like,
Or maybe they're just good people who just want to be friends with her.
That's very true too.
exactly. That's what I said. Like, I'm sure she turned at least a couple of them down, and
And
they
some of them
don't
handled it
care.
well.
some of them
They don't care.
Some of them probably a little bit more well adjusted.
Anywho, Asshole.
So unanimous.
Yeah.
He's definitely the asshole.
That was a quick and easy one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Creep number 2.
Mm.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to go to a specific grocery store anymore?
Is it like a racial thing? Like what?
Wait, why would you go racial?
This is
Because they're a creep.
I mean, you could be a racist creep, I guess.
I mean,
sure.
like,
It's true.
But of all the things
Okay.
to straight go to,
that's a weird go. Do you have a story?
No.
Is this
Good.
about equality?
I go to all the grocery stores.
Good for you. Okay, let's stop there. So, am I the asshole for not wanting to go to a specific grocery store anymore? No.
Listen, I just had an experience at Walmart, and yes, they have a grocery department. I will never go to that Walmart again.
Okay.
Ever,
yeah, like,
ever again.
people have their reasons.
I think on the cover it's like, no, you're not the asshole. But I'm sure there's definitely more
there's a
to
story.
it.
There's
So
a
let's hear
story.
it, Christy.
Let's hear the story.
the juicy deets.
Okay, so my sister and I, both women, live together, and it's been all right for the most part. She works full-time as a medical scribe and goes to school full-time too, whereas I only go to school full-time, so I definitely have more free time. Most of the time, she looks really busy and seems pretty exhausted, so I try to take care of the cooking and cleaning and whatnot.
Good sister.
Good sister. The incident in question happened a few days ago. On my way home from the gym, I remembered we needed stuff from the grocery store. The store is 24 hours and it was around 10 p.m., so I figured I'd stop by. My sister likes this specific soy coffee creamer and it's only available here, and I needed milk, so I didn't mind picking it up. I did my shopping, and when I got to the checkout, there were only 2 cashiers open, and I picked the one closest to the way I came from, cashier A, if you will. For context, there wasn't anyone else around. It was pretty deserted. As soon as I start putting my items down, cashier B says, "Hey, why'd you pick his lane? That's so unfair." Then cashier A says, "Sorry, man, I can't help it if I attract the ladies." Keep in mind that both cashiers
Oh
are
my
male
God.
and are at least mid-30s.
no. Oh my god.
I
I know this guy.
I awkwardly laugh and look at my phone because I felt a little uncomfortable. Then cashier A makes small talk like, "How's my day going? If I worked today, etc." I kind of panicked and said, "Yeah, I work during the week." And he says, "Oh, what do you do? Wait, let me guess. Are you a model? I bet you're a model."
Oh no.
Oh,
Ew. That's gross.
Again,
this
I
poor
awkwardly
girl.
laughed. And this is ridiculous, but I panicked and I looked at the soy creamer and remembered my sister and said I was a medical scribe. Cashier A then says how I'm too pretty to be working in the medical field and keeps asking me questions about my life, but more personal, like my age. Do you live around here? Why
No,
hasn't he
just
seen
no.
me here more
All
often?
of these are red flags. No.
I chose only to answer the last question by saying how I rarely go to the grocery shopping at night because, etc., etc. I was really just trying to pay for my things and go. Finally, he checks me out, but not before offering to carry my groceries back to my car and how he really likes talking to me and all that BS.
No.
I
Absolutely not.
politely decline and just book it out of there because I had never felt so uncomfortable grocery shopping before. After that experience, that specific location really turned me off, and just the thought of going and having a similar experience gives me anxiety. So I explained what happened to my sister, and she essentially said to stop being a baby, and he was just doing his job like any other customer service person.
No.
Listen,
No.
okay.
No.
Wait, hang on.
No.
I
What a
dabble.
twist.
Oh, right, go ahead. I'm just gonna...
I argued that my experience was not appropriate and I shouldn't have to go back there to get her coffee creamer, especially since I've been volunteering to do it when I can. And she said how I have an abundance of free time with only online school to keep me busy and to just go to the store in the afternoons because both of us still need the stuff and it has the cheapest prices. So am I the asshole for not wanting to go grocery shopping at this specific store?
No.
No.
She's the only one who is not.
She's the
The
only.
asshole.
She's the only.
She needs
that
to call
poor
up
girl.
a store manager and
Exactly.
be like, "Yo, this was inappropriate.
Like
Don't do
I
that."
have-
Lovins has a great point. The first guy was a douche. Second guy, he's a creep.
those
Right.
guys are creepers, but
The
he
fir-
makes a
the
good
first,
point.
The first guy that like yelled the thing, he's just bored and
Yeah.
wanted fun banter.
The
The
Lovin's
other
actually- yeah.
guy that kept asking questions and saying the chick was a model, definitely.
What a line.
No,
What a
red
line.
flag, run. Absolutely.
Get out of there.
Call the manager now.
Lovin's actually makes a great point here, saying that first asshole of the night, the sister.
Oh.
And this whole, I think out of everybody involved, she is the biggest asshole here.
Yeah, she just wants her to get her goddamn cream. She doesn't care if her sister's uncomfortable.
Not only that, but she like completely disrespected her on her own studies. You're only taking online classes? How
Like-
about fuck you?
Right?
How about that?
Yeah, man, call her out. Fuck her.
Well, I'm
Tell
I'm
him
married.
about the
it's
online
you know what I
classes.
mean. Shut up.
She's a model, Dan. She's a model. You could have a model.
I've got one.
I
will fucking smack you.
Yes, Lovin. The sister is is the asshole. Here's the thing,
Yes.
because I've got a lot to unpack here. Number one, like, and I understand you like it happens. It's an awkward situation. You might not know what to do. Go to the store manager, report
Right.
that shit.
Or go home and then call him later.
Exactly. But like, here's the thing. I guarantee you, those two guys, like, that's why they work there. Like, that's their thing. They do that all day, every day. And
I think they're just
it
bored.
is-
They're night shift. There's not much going on.
Lovin's the key. Maybe she needs to go back and give the man the sister's number.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now that's some sinister shit.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think
I don't know how we got your number.
What is quantum vortex energy?
Excuse me? That sounds like some Star Trek shit.
most women don't care about your struggles. They just hang out at the finish line and pick up the winners.
I don't know what that means.
I
That's
mean,
a bitter person right
Are
there.
you also trying to vie for the asshole of the night? Because you could too, also.
yes,
no,
chat,
I get
Here's
chat,
crowd.
No, they're saying that women are so much better than men. They get to the finish line first, right?
Oh yeah, okay, that makes way more sense.
We'll,
Yeah,
Obviously.
we'll,
they're just waiting for the guys to come along. Mhm.
Benefit of the doubt.
I don't know.
I'm going.
I
with
wouldn't.
Christy.
I mean, I don't know how else all the women got to the finish line before the men.
Exactly.
Fuck.
They put the fucking race on, Christy.
Oh,
But like, that is a specific type of guy. Like
Sure
that
is.
guy who just doesn't care. Like it doesn't matter his occupation. It doesn't matter. Like he could be working as a cashier at McDonald's, and he's just bagging fries, just looking at women, going, "So what do you got going on tonight? So you got two cheeseburgers in
He's
here, and I
gonna-
only
he's
see
gonna
one of you.
cast the
Who's
net
getting the
real-
other burger?
real
The other
wide."
burger for me? You buying me that other burger? I mean, listen. I put some extra fries in there along with my phone number. Give me a call. We'll do something later.
Free apple pie.
Free apple pies all night. Like, that is a type of guy that'll never fucking go away, no matter what. I don't understand like where that comes from, but
It's casting the net wide and hoping that you catch something,
it's
even if it's the
but like
crabs
it's
on the
even
bottom.
more than that. Like there is something encoded within their brain. And I'm just so intrigued by nothing else other than the fact of like, how did that
I feel
get
like
there?
you guys know somebody like this.
Oh.
I think you might,
Oh.
Kevin.
I don't. Oh.
It's like a sweet little.
I'm just gonna dip out of this conversation.
So yes, I would say actually my particular vote goes to the sister.
Goes to the sister.
Fuck her.
Absolutely.
Fuck
Yeah,
her.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
Sister, one,
Like, you know-
cashier, A, B2.
What was
Cashier B3.
Lovin's in the check. Oh, Frisco.
Oh God.
Wait a minute, wait, hang on. But like, what was the reasoning again that the sister couldn't go and get her own goddamn soy milk?
She works a lot, and
She
and
works
I guess
a lot. And the other girl was on the way.
sister has more time, and so she just usually takes care of it.
Well, maybe she can take her professional ass to the store and get her own goddamn milk.
There you go.
Or
Instacart.
get one of those services that bring
Or
it right
Instacart.
to your
Exactly.
freaking door.
Or just do what Lovin suggested and go back to the store and give the sister's number to the creep.
Then maybe she can have a creep deliver her oat milk or whatever the hell it is.
Oh, I don't.
Cream.
No, because then what if she does bring him back?
Ooh.
That would be great.
They live together. Like that is because then someone
That's a Three's Company situation.
No. You absolutely know that if that guy goes back home with her, that he's 100% trying to get them to break rule number 1, and we will not have that on this show, another show, or any shows. You do not do that.
Not on this show.
Not on this show.
No, thank you.
Not here.
He's just a lonely cashier boy looking for some sister love.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
They probably sell. They also probably sell drugs to teenagers behind the dumpsters.
The sister and that guy that sent his wife and kids to the store for medicine are the same person.
Yes, they are. How dare you?
all right.
right.
Headline number 3.
Number 3.
Give it to us.
Am I the asshole for confronting my hard of hearing housemate about her repeatedly walking in on me in the shower?
Wait, say that again?
Woo, but the door's shut, I would hope. So I'm going to go with no, you're not an asshole.
Kevin needs a repeat.
I need a repeat.
Am I the asshole
play
for confronting my hard of hearing housemate about her repeatedly walking in on me when I'm in the shower?
Yes. No. No, she's not. No,
Well, which is it?
no she's not. No.
I'm going to say yes.
Oh.
You are the asshole.
I don't know.
Doors have locks, sir.
Okay.
Not ours.
I mean,
Our bathroom doesn't have a lock on it.
fair. Fair. Let's hear it.
In a student house with 3 girls and 2 guys. Since moving in, I have been walked in on in the shower 3 times, all by the same girl. Every time she's used her partial deafness as an excuse. That was fair enough for the first time. The shower is admittedly pretty quiet, but it has since happened 2 more times. The second and third times, I suggested that she knock in the future. Both times she apologized, saying she forgot. I figured that this must have happened to others in the house as well at some point, so I had a chat with them about it, hoping we could come up with a way to broach the subject without hurting her feelings. Well, they knew nothing about it. Apparently, this only happened to me.
She just wants to see your dongle, man.
Where's
I
the girl?
found this suspicious, and so did the others. Half of them agreed that I should confront her about it, while the others told me to leave it. I was content with leaving it, but then it happened again, and I decided to be more firm when tackling the issue this time. I told her I knew she was doing this on purpose and that I would like her to stop.
No, that's not the right way to approach that.
She burst into tears and accused me of being ableist. Apparently, I wasn't appreciating her inability to hear the shower running. I responded by telling her that I understand, but that I've asked her repeatedly to knock before entering so that I can make my presence known to her, something she still refuses to do. I then brought up how I found it odd that this only ever happened to me and no one else. She was angry and embarrassed that I told the others about it. She insulted me, calling me a perv and telling me my dick was small, and then ran to her room and slammed the door.
Why is she looking at it, though?
The others heard everything from downstairs. The guys and one of the girls told me I was out of line for bringing them into it and pushing the issue when she started crying. But the other girl said I was in the right for defending my right to shower in peace, and that the girl who keeps walking in on me needs to have her head examined for the inappropriate way she reacted to being called.
No, that girl
out.
just wants to fuck you.
What do you guys think? Am I the asshole here?
I have feelings.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like he said it in a very terrible way. And if she started crying and then continued to yell at her, then yeah, he's definitely an asshole, but I don't think he's an asshole for that situation.
To be fair, he reacted a lot more politely than I would have reacted to a man walking in on me in the shower.
This is also very
Even
true.
one single time.
For the fourth time.
Yeah.
4 times. The same person.
It's a little.
Oh, she's definitely doing it on purpose.
Lovin makes a great point. If she knocked and he answered, she might not hear him.
Well, he could yell louder. He said it was a quiet shower.
He said it was a quiet shower, and I would
She's not
imagine.
deaf.
Yeah.
She's
But
just
why
hard of
not
hearing.
learn to let me put a sticky note on the door instead? But I don't he shouldn't have to do that, I guess is the point of it though, right?
I don't know. I would always imagine that if the door is shut, on the other side there's either somebody showering or somebody pooping. Or I was going to say pooping,
Shower
but yes,
or shitting.
You know, shower makes more
It's an
noise
adult
usually
show,
than
sir.
someone going to the bathroom. So how does she know when someone's in there not showering?
Somebody could just be
Right.
cranking down too. You don't know.
Well, it could be
Yeah,
one of
this
those
is true.
water closet situations where the toilet's separate. Like we
So
don't.
like
we don't
she's
know
I
going
the
don't.
layout.
in
It's
to
a
shower?
dude.
We don't have the
Does she
floor
have her
plan.
towel in
It's
her little
a
caddy with shampoo in it? Is she
college-
ready to go with her flip flops?
It's a college house. They don't have a special hideaway for the toilet. Like the
that's
toilet, you can literally probably poop while taking a shower and get it all directly in the toilet.
fair. Lovins makes a great point. Put a sock on the
birds, one
door.
stone.
On the door.
I don't
Yeah,
see.
sticky note. I get it. He shouldn't have to do that.
Like he
though.
definitely shouldn't have to do it.
But-
I would if I were him and this kept happening.
Right.
But like
I feel like after the second time, I'd be like, I'm gonna make you know you're hard of hearing. Like first time, sure.
Like maybe
Second
get
time,
like maybe get a
Maybe
whiteboard.
this is gonna be an issue if she's
Yeah.
hard of hearing.
Like
Third time,
I don't
now
know.
it's
you know,
fishy.
that's a good point. I have to think about this.
As someone who's very forgetful, which is myself, I can imagine me walking in like multiple times being like, oh fuck. Like, yeah.
Oh, not this again.
Not this
No,
again.
but the same situation with like your mom's house. Like, I'm sure when
Whoa.
you lived there, like
Yes.
people don't necessarily always lock the door, but when the door's shut, you don't fucking go in there.
I mean that's very fair. Like you do
I just
you do the old
Exactly. You knock on the door. First
Yeah.
thought,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
closed.
I have
Don't
my
go in there.
thoughts.
Second thought, let me knock.
I have my thoughts.
Okay.
I
let's hear 'em.
think, despite the fact that he probably should have realized, hey, this has happened a couple of times before. It's probably going to happen a few times again. Maybe we lock the door. Maybe we barricade it. Maybe we put a sign up. You just made the
Chair
great
on the
point.
old-
When
I mean, benefit of the doubt, if she is unable to hear,
Right.
your method hasn't worked.
yes,
Figure something out.
but if a bathroom door is closed and you live in a house with multiple people, I mean multiple.
is
It's not like
just
one or two. It's like
fucking
a handful of people. You knock and you knock
common
loud
sense.
enough. Yeah. So I'm gonna say no.
You're deaf. You're not dumb.
Yeah. I think.
Dang, Helen Keller.
I can remember every single time I've ever accidentally walked on someone in the bathroom, and I have never done it to the same person more than once because it's so goddamn embarrassing.
It is.
You don't ever want to do that shit.
No.
Wait, Levin says also when he says walks in, does she just come in or is she just opening the door?
That's
I
true.
don't
She
know.
having-
I don't know
I'm
if we got
saying
that
she's
info.
Walking in,
Yeah,
because
I'm-
she obviously caused
He
penis.
had a huge conversation with
Yeah.
her.
She saw
Right,
him
we
yeah,
don't know
kind
if
of.
that
Yeah.
was while
Conversation.
showering.
Yeah.
Was that while showering?
Well, no, they had another conversation where he told her to knock, and she said she forgot. So there was clearly a previous conversation about it. So not only are you
Yeah,
ignoring
but-
the fact that the door is shut, you're also ignoring the fact that somebody told you to knock when it's also common sense.
Plus, and at that point too, it's just like a lack of manners situation. Like, who doesn't
Right.
knock?
I have a take.
Okay,
I have a take.
take.
I know who
Take
the
it.
asshole is in this situation.
Who?
It's the roommates.
Well, yeah, it's definitely the
Well,
roommate.
It's
yeah,
the roommates.
them too.
They're pretty bad. Yeah.
Like, I would move.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is like, do all these people know
That's
each
not how
other?
that work. Oh, they must. He said they've conversated and nobody else has had her walk in on them. So
I also
they
don't
live,
like-
They live in the same quarters and share a bathroom. I'm sure they chit chat.
Yeah, I also don't like how they were like, "Oh, you shouldn't have included us in on the situation." Like, you guys live together. Like,
I know,
like,
whether or
listen,
not
I've
you're
watched The Real
friends,
World.
The Real World.
you
Enough
care about
time.
each
Brother.
other, like, you're in the same house. Like, the house
You
rules
have a
need to
house
apply.
meeting.
Yeah.
You have a house meeting. You bring everybody in.
Do you
We're
get
all
to
on the
vote
same
people
page.
off and have
I mean,
them?
Oh,
do,
we
she's
like,
gone.
crazy
we
things?
voted people out
Clearly.
before. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
vote
I've
off.
voted people out before.
You've voted people out of your college.
Oh yeah, well not like the whole college, just the
I was gonna say, like, they might
That's
be.
hardcore,
They
man.
may be a credit away. You never know.
yeah. Well,
I mean, I
they
forced someone out of my college apartment by moving into the room I was supposed to move in, and she
And not
wanted
being
that
there.
room, but
Mhm.
since I moved in first and I put my stuff in my room, she didn't want
Mhm.
to live there anymore, so she broke the lease.
that happens.
Well, she already left. Does it still count as voting them out if they already left?
I mean,
Vote by
she
proxy.
didn't
Do
get
you
voted
get-
out.
Do
She
you
removed
get like a
herself.
new roommate if you do that? Because
Oh,
then I
well,
would
this
just be
wasn't-
like, she should stay because I don't want a roommate.
I had to find a roommate to take
Aw.
the place because this
Mhm.
wasn't actually student house. I mean, it was a student apartment, but it wasn't student housing.
Right.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So I'm gonna go with no. This guy's not the asshole in the situation.
Nah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
She wanted to see his dongle in the shower. That's all there is to it.
I mean, maybe.
Even
I-
even if it was
That's it,
accidental,
maybe.
she's still an asshole for like negating common sense
She-
rules with living
However-
other
hold
with
on,
other people.
Hold on, because she just might be
She's not you, I promise.
well, clearly I can hear. I mean, that's questionable.
That's
But-
questionable.
Debatable,
Um,
Mm-hmm.
She may be unintentionally inconsiderate.
I would say
4
at
times.
best.
4
That's the
times
situation.
though.
Lovin says again.
I mean-
Frisco.
Frisco. Fair enough. All right, guy's
All right.
not the asshole.
No,
That's the bottom line.
Bottom line, he's not the asshole.
I got another one.
Okay.
One more creeper for you guys.
All right.
Yes.
Am I the asshole for asking neighbor if she wanted to share food?
If she wanted to
Share food.
I'm gonna say yes. This
Weird
sounds weird.
phrasing.
Yeah. That
Weird
sounds
phra-
like strange phrasing. There's more to that.
Like in his bunker where there's no windows or doors and like a bunch of chains and whips and like, what are we talking
I'm
about?
gonna say no.
He's not the
He's
asshole.
like, please eat this food off of me.
Mm.
Share it.
Well,
Puts
wait.
the lotion on
no,
the skin.
listen, no. I'm gonna say no. Just trying to be friendly.
Okay, let's hear it, Christy.
I'm a 31-year-old single guy who lives alone in an apartment complex.
Okay.
I've lived there for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor across the hall, a woman around my age or maybe a little younger, I actually don't know her first name, but I'll call her Katie, lives across the hall from me
Oh,
diagonally and has for about 2 years.
Okay.
We exchange hellos but aren't friendly, which is how it is with most of my neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how to cook, and due to losing one of my part-time gigs, I don't have as much money for takeout anymore. I'm getting really sick of eating cheap fast food or box mac and cheese. I'm gaining weight and it never feels great. This is where Katie comes in. I can always smell her cooking in the hall, and it always smells amazing. I know it isn't the other person at our end of our hall because it's a single old man. I've even complimented it a few
Okay.
times. So I got the idea that I'd offer to give her some money each week to cook a little extra and bring it over to me. Or I can pick it up from her.
Okay.
She's cooking anyway, and then I'd have a very presumably delicious food. I
Okay.
asked
Okay.
her the next time I saw her, and she looked surprised and said she couldn't because she was too busy, which didn't make sense because she cooks almost every day, but okay. The next time I saw her a few days
How
later,
about
I
because it's
asked
weird?
her if she was sure and upped the amount I was offering, and she said she was sure and that it was rude to ask, and that she isn't a housekeeper for hire, and I should get a housekeeper if that's what I want. She also called me a stranger, even though we have talked in the halls before.
That's not how that works, homie.
No.
No.
Nope.
No, that's not
Sure
how that
ain't.
works.
Overall, she made me feel like a big jerk and really embarrassed me for even asking her, and a little mad because she was acting like I was being creepy. I wasn't. Trust me, she isn't my type. I think asking her to split cooking
Oh
wasn't
no.
There's the back
outlandish,
pedal.
since she cooks every day anyway, and it wouldn't be hard to make a little more. So am I the asshole?
No.
Yes. 100% yes, he is. Without a shadow of a doubt. Yes, he's the
Lovins
asshole.
wants to see a pic of this guy.
I
mean,
wanna see a pic
if
of
he
this
was
guy, yeah.
asking the little man down the end of the hallway,
He's got a
Would it be
listen.
as creepy?
He's got a better opportunity getting a meal from the guy at the end of the hallway than he does from her.
oh, for sure, for sure.
And that's spam and just like
And
moldy bread.
and war stories.
Worst one.
That's what's for dinner.
Is this
You
Perry?
get peanut butter on a piece
Listen,
of bread here.
There was I feel like there was a way he could have approached this where he could have probably gotten a good thing going.
Right. It's
War-
definitely something in the delivery that he lacked there, and then it made her say stranger danger.
Hang on. Gwilda,
For sure.
I really hope you've been listening for like the past 15 minutes because like that show just
We
came out.
literally were talking
We were literally
about
just
Firefly.
talking about Firefly.
So
Yeah.
please tell me you were watching.
Yeah. Oh man. What is with the men?
I mean, there was a creeper chick in the last one.
I just want to
Well-
say I was coming into tonight really sad that I couldn't find a female creeper, and 20 minutes before we went live, I found that one.
Good
Oh,
for
wow.
you.
That's
Good-
fantastic.
Good for you.
I was so relieved. I was like, thank God.
Thank God.
I think
I mean,
that,
they're out there. I have seen them.
He just
Oh,
got
right
here,
there.
so go back and watch because we talked about Firefly for quite a while actually.
And we really don't get into it.
no, we don't.
No, we don't. We
Um,
really don't.
I'm trying to get more views.
Okay. What's the female version of a neckbeard? That's a good question.
Is that the bearded lady?
No,
Maybe.
they just also have neck beards. It's real. I'm seeing.
It's kind of real.
Okay, so
That's
here's my
true.
thing. Here's my thing with this guy.
Mm.
The approach should never be, "Hey, I smelled the food you're cooking. If I gave you
Right.
some money, could you make me some?" Like maybe start with like, "Hey, are you cooking a lot? Because like I've been smelling. I mean, like I couldn't use that
I
because
feel
I can't
like you
smell for shit.
could do it that
But,
way.
like-
You could be
but
like,
you
"Oh
say,
my gosh,
"Hey."
it smells like you've been making some amazing
Yeah.
stuff," and like,
Like-
I don't have anybody to do home cooking for me.
I
you know,
wouldn't
make
see.
it like
I
that.
wouldn't even go that far. I would have said like, "Hey, like would you want to maybe like trade recipes sometime, or like maybe we do
Oh,
like
but he doesn't
maybe we
know
do
how
like
to cook, and he
well-
doesn't even want to try to learn.
see like
Yeah.
and like okay, and that's
You're
why
like, how
I'm
do you
trying to
feel
give
about
this guy
this?
advice. I'm trying to help him out because like he's failing at life and it's not getting any better for him.
It
But-
sounds like he really played up the fact that he was gonna give her money, though.
Fair enough.
Also.
I mean, on Wildebeest is like, you don't offer to buy the random woman down the hall's food.
No,
Right.
Yeah,
Like-
Oh yeah, it's definitely weird as fuck, but like,
like that's fucking weird. I mean,
Unless you've been chit-chatty about food previously, then that makes it slightly less weird, but even that is still strange.
Yeah.
Here's why the guy is the asshole. I'm going to tell everybody why the guy is the asshole right now. He presumes on everybody.
Yes.
He presumes the guy down the hall can't cook for shit.
Mhm.
He presumes that this woman has all the time in the world to make her food.
Because she's already doing it.
'Cause she's
yeah,
already
but not for
doing it.
you, asshole.
What an entitled asshole motherfucker this guy is.
And he
also
presumes that they're
presumes
friends.
He needs the money.
He literally, the first thing he says is he doesn't even know her first name.
Right.
But like they're not strangers?
Yeah, you don't know her first name, but you're not strangers. Yeah, 2 years of saying, hey, how's it going? Your food smells
Listen,
good.
Chuck across the
Doesn't
street,
make
I
you-
talk to once a month. We're strangers.
You know
all
his
about
name.
his grandkids, though.
I do know about his grandkids and his little dog, but he does randomly get a FedEx every day, which is kind of creepy.
That's his wife that he and her bicker, and
It's okay.
It's
It's
fantastic.
fine. They love each other.
they are fantastic.
It's awesome.
Also, yeah, great point here. Cooking ain't hard. Look up a damn recipe and throw 5 items in a crock pot. Bam, done. It's super simple. Listen,
Mm-hmm.
anybody
Make
can
some
make
nachos.
anybody. No, I shouldn't say anybody can make a grilled cheese.
Queso.
But like, cooking is not hard.
Anybody
My back,
can
man.
make some dish.
Mm-hmm.
He's sick
Research.
of boxed mac and cheese. Well, don't fucking buy it.
You know what the
Buy the
problem is? It's
filling.
like this guy wants a mom.
If
Yes!
he can
That's what he
make
wants.
boxed mac
He
and
does.
cheese, he can make pasta.
Yeah, pasta's
For
not hard.
sure.
Well, no, because
Well, I think the other
okay,
thing to
hang
this
on.
is that
Wait.
he feels like her money or his money isn't good enough for her. Also, I'm feeling that because he's like, I even upped the price, and she said no, she's not a maid for hire.
She's
Like,
not.
so
And-
I feel
and-
like
and good
whatever
for
the
her.
conversation he had with her was very much like, I'm gonna give you all this money and you're gonna make me food and then whatever. And I feel like it just didn't go over well.
Worse than wanting a
Where's your-
mom, he wants to date someone that will act like a mom for him. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
100%. Yeah.
Mm.
And also, making pasta's not necessarily easy because, like, you really got to know how to, like, mix it all together. Like, it's more than just boiling water and throwing sauce on top. Like, you really got to put some, like,
That's the Olive Garden.
extra umph into it. Yeah, I mean,
It
and
doesn't have to be.
No, you just throw it in the water, you boil it, you throw it in a strainer, you throw it in the pot, you throw whatever kind of sauce you want on it. They have every fucking
No,
jarred kind of sauce you can imagine.
no. There is so much more to pasta than that.
Kevin,
To
I
you,
love
somebody
your
that gives
pasta.
a fuck. He
Your
clearly
pasta is
doesn't give a
delicious.
fuck.
But this guy, he wants variety. He can throw some fucking jar sauce.
He
on a
doesn't
box of
want
pasta.
variety. He
I'm-
wants mom's vagina. That's what he wants.
Ew, ew.
Which is, again,
not his-
breaking rule number
Yeah,
one on
automatic.
this show.
Automatic
It doesn't
asshole.
happen.
Levin says this guy is lazy, and I'm guessing don't do much. Also, she's immediately turned off by him. I'm guessing he also drives a van with no windows.
For sure, Levins.
Ooh,
for
maybe he
sure.
wants mom's spaghetti.
Yeah, he does.
I don't. Guys, I really don't want to have this conversation anymore.
I
Can we
need a
please go
shower.
home? I want
I need
like
a shower anyways.
I-
I've been painting
Oh.
for 12 hours. I need a shower.
you just got called out. Yeah. So this guy's an asshole through and through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
He's an entitled.
The other thing,
Mommy's
too,
boy.
is like, if he paid, so say she said yes, right? And he paid the money. We don't know who this guy is. We don't know what his appetite is. Maybe she gives him the leftovers and he's like, this isn't enough.
I need to see you more,
Ooh.
mommy. That's what he
Oh.
says.
Oh, I hate that so much. What you just, I hate that so much.
You know he would do that though. He'd be like,
Ugh.
"Oh, but I need some more of
you need
whatever
to-
this is."
You need to
please."
show me how you did this.
He would go way creep with it.
Mm.
No, you know what though? I feel like this guy would legitimately be like the guy who would walk over and would be like, "Hey, so how's my meal coming along?" And then she would give it to him, and then he would just go back to his apartment.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
And
and
whack off
now
the spaghetti.
now a precedent has been set where he's just gonna go over and be like, "Hey, you cooking? Can you make me some extra?" It's like, no. No.
Mm-mm.
No. He wants to be her
I
ghost.
think she feels like also like that's a door she can't shut too. Like once you start making your neighbor food, like then it's always expected to.
Listen,
much.
we
I really don't blame her for saying no at all.
we try to make
Even
our
if
neighbors
he
food
wasn't
once.
a creeper, like if he was like the nicest person ever, like still no.
I wouldn't want to do it if I were a woman living alone and then the man across the
Hell
hall
no.
was like, hey, would you?
Hell no.
Lovins, that comment means more to me than
I
you'll
was-
ever know.
I was gonna say that like I saw that and I'm like, there's so many references there that I'm sure even he doesn't realize.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yes,
man,
Levin.
we
Yes.
try. Christy and I. Well, Christy made it. We offered our old neighbors food once. Thinking
It's
like,
different if you offer as the maker, though.
but it's like
that's completely
and it's like that's
different.
you know you're literally
I
trying
made our
to
neighbors a
make
cheesecake.
a connection, and
I wish
Oh,
I
yeah.
could take it back.
I fuck
Oh, no.
them. I would have left a bag of shit on their doorstep if I could.
Oh my god.
Was this the webcam girl, people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, folks, that's a story we cannot unpack tonight.
No. Come back for more.
I mean, fuck them.
Okay,
I
so
I
hold
hate
on.
their fucking guts. I don't give a shit about them.
Christy, please recap the stories for the
Yes,
night.
we. Oh my
All
god,
right.
it's already.
We're not done yet, guys. We have to crown.
We do need to crown an asshole of the night.
Asshole of the night.
We've got the guy who tried to test a girl's nerd.
Which I still
King nerd.
feel like that
Mm-mm.
sounds way too
No,
sexual.
No.
We've got
Yes.
we've got
Sorry.
we've got the woman who doesn't want to go to the grocery store anymore, and her sister just really wants her to keep going to that grocery store.
Those guys.
No.
Just really.
Everybody needs to remind me to
Cart to
send them
curb,
something
cart to
after
curb.
this. Yeah.
We've got the hard of hearing roommate who keeps walking on her male roommate while he's in the shower
Mm-hmm.
and got really defensive when got called out on it and called his penis small.
Which is just not nice.
Rude.
And we've got the neighbor who just wanted food from the nice lady across the hall.
They're all.
I
This
have
is
they're
what
I
I
have
all
my pick.
assholes.
I have my pick.
You have your pick.
I have my pick.
But this is what I feel. I feel like there's no threat to the crown tonight,
No.
No,
but
there's-
it's a
No.
hard decision.
It's a
Yeah.
hard decision for
they're
the
all
night.
very on the same tier.
Yeah. However,
Yes.
I have
Creepy tier. Yes.
All right,
spoiler.
Kevin, what you got?
The crown will not be taken tonight. However,
no.
the nightly
I
king
don't-
will reign supreme as the guy across the hall.
Really?
100. That is my pick.
Mm,
I don't know. I'm feeling King Nerd over here.
you're feeling King
I'm
Nerd.
feeling King Nerd.
You're feeling okay. All right. Well,
I'm
first
not
off,
king.
Kevin,
Yes.
let's pause here for a second.
Okay.
Kevin, what is your rationale?
You made the great point of he is presumptuous
Mhm.
and that he knows everything that's going on. He assumes that this woman is a friend. He doesn't even know her name. He assumes that she can just make additional food for him rather than going through the effort of trying to actually spark a friendship with this person, or fuck, even the old guy down the hall. He's just like, hey,
I mean, how do you know he's not cooking good shit back?
I know,
He's
but
telling
like,
war stories. Bam.
he's not teaching himself how to cook. He's trying not to spark a relationship, a friendship, anything.
Go support a small business instead, dude.
You know, I could understand the running and the potential cause for like other people in the other stories are the biggest asshole, but in my opinion, this guy takes the cake tonight. Like he is just too in his own shit to not be the biggest asshole.
Okay, that is a fair argument. Blakely, you said the nerd.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you're going with?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what's your rationale?
King Nerd. King Nerd. He's just an asshole. I mean,
I
like,
mean,
how
they
can you... like, to think that you're such hot shit to put some chick out just because you want to be the top asshole of all of your friends, and you just can't take it. You just can't take it that there's a female in your group.
That
It doesn't even make sense. It just does.
Here's the kicker. I'm going with the grocery store sister
Oh, okay.
as the biggest asshole of the night, because not only did you downplay your sister's own attempt at achieving a higher education, you potentially put her in danger to return to the grocery store for a fucking creamer that you can. What the fuck? It's creamer. And then you put yourself on a pedestal that I'm the medical professional, so I'm way more important than you. So you can go get my creamer. And it's your fucking sister, your family that you're fucking over and potentially putting in danger. She is the biggest asshole for tonight.
She's also a pretty big asshole.
Guys, you're never going to believe this.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
I made up my mind before anyone said anything.
Okay.
But I think it's the hard of hearing roommate who keeps walking on her roommate in the shower.
No way! No
Like,
way!
I'm not even fucking with you. Like, I already decided.
A four-way split.
Wow.
Okay. We need the chat.
We need
Chat.
the chat here.
We need the
Well,
chat.
we got to hear from Christy. What's her reasoning?
Yeah,
Okay, Chris, what
what's
is
the
your
reasoning?
reasoning?
But chat, get ready.
I don't for a second believe it's an accident, and she's
No.
literally a sexual predator at this point.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. It's a fair point. Let's see here. Lovin's in with maybe she will steal the sister's husband down the road. Maybe it
It's
could.
possible.
We've heard that story here on this show. Like and subscribe. But we really need the chat's opinion. We are at a 4-way split for tonight. We see 5 people watching. We need
Who is your pick?
opinions.
King asshole.
King asshole for the night. Now, Lovins said he thinks the last
He
story.
did say the
but
last story.
Did your opinion change? That was before anybody's explanation. So please chime in with
he's
what
thinking
you.
about that.
He's conflicted.
I think
Oh, man.
conflicted.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's hard.
There's a lot of big assholes out there.
I
There's
would-
some big ones. They're huge, even.
Gaping.
They could be.
Yeah, I think. We got one for Queen Nerd.
Queen Nerd. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now he's thinking the sister.
It's family. It's
It's-
family.
I'm willing to give it up.
Guys,
I'm willing
can't
to give it
deal
up to the
with his
sister.
emotion. I'm just saying.
Oh, are you switching?
I mean, I won't switch,
mean-
but I'm willing to concede.
Well, if
Unlike,
we're switching, I'm going with Christie's. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm not. Listen,
Okay,
I'm
so-
not switching. I'm gonna do what that one motherfucker can't do. I'm gonna concede.
Ooh.
Can't
Can't
we?
we just load them all into a cannon and shoot them into space?
I mean,
you
I'd
know?
love to. I think
I
that'd be
like
the
that
best.
idea. Okay, let's
They're
spend
all
it.
pretty
We need a
bad.
GoFundMe for this. The asshole shooting cannon. Can we get this? Let's get this going.
That'll be our first.
Please donate today. It's a very,
Hold
Yeah.
on.
very
We
good
don't have a
That's the first
GoFundMe or a
merchandise
Kickstarter
on
yet.
our Patreon tier.
Yes,
Yeah.
for-
Please subscribe to our
you
Patreon.
too can get the asshole cannon to space.
Wait, Lovin
All
says he agrees with the facts that the sister has no care for her sister's feelings, and yeah, she is down playing her education too. So I mean, I
Fucking
think the agreement here is the fucking soy milk sister.
Soy milk sister.
Soy milk
Eat all
The
sister.
the
soy sister.
The soy sister.
The
Fuck
soy
her.
sister.
So sweet.
Let
No,
her get
now,
her own goddamn
unfortunately,
milk.
The soy sister.
Versus
Being-
the shower walk-in.
No,
No.
the soy
Versus the
soy
nerd.
sister wins for the night, but the soy sister versus the sister husband stealing. It just doesn't
Oh no,
No.
the reigning champ.
The reigning
is
champ.
still the Ash Lady.
It's still it's still Ash Lady.
Oh, the Ash Lady. That's
Listen,
right.
it was a hot debate.
Barely edged her out.
She edged her out. I don't
There
think
was
she
a
should
hot
have won.
it was a
but-
hot debate last episode. We had the Ash Lady versus the cheating
that's
husband and with the sister.
We had help from chat that time too.
Ooh, yeah, we needed it. Yes,
thank
the
you, chat.
ash hole.
Thank you.
Yes,
You
the
are
The ash hole, yep.
definitely
I don't think-
helping.
The Ash Hole.
Yeah,
That's
the ash
right.
hole.
The
yeah.
Ash Hole.
I don't think
That's
that
right.
I don't think the ash hole gets uncrowned tonight, unfortunately.
No, not
I
even
think-
kind of.
No.
None of these are
Soy
able
milk
to
versus your
dethrone
husband's
the
ex-wife?
ash hole.
Yeah.
She is the crowned queen at the moment.
I mean, I'm lactose intolerant. I still say the Ash Hole is.
Well, it was special like soy or oat milk or something. That's
Some
why she
sort
had to
of.
go to this special store.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there was essential oils in
All
it.
the more reason that the sister's an asshole. I'm just saying, like, she not only is she sending her out for something, it's like hoity-toity special, something that you can only get at one store.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
Probably Trader Joe's.
So, and if you need to get caught up on all the past winners,
if you need to hear about
Please.
the ash hole,
be sure to like, share,
Go check
and
it out.
subscribe. Yes, we have everything loaded up in the archives, as well as all the past goodness of the Brainwreck Show. We've got some other stuff in there, some weekly reviews that are currently on hold right now. We don't know what's going on with that.
Neither do I.
Okay,
coming
great.
soon,
Coming
the
coming
canon.
soon, 2021.
The Ash Hole
Yes.
canon.
We've got some old game streams on there. Lots of goodness going on. So again, please be sure to like and subscribe. We are on fucking Twitter. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. I don't know if we're gonna be in Parlor.
OnlyFans.
We can't handle the free speech.
Listen, there's
we
just
cannot handle the free
I was
speech.
like, listen, we've got all this free speech. We're gonna be throwing it out there, more free speech than anybody can handle. I don't think, but I think it's just too much free speech, to be honest with you.
It's too much free speech.
And while we're not on
OnlyFans-
OnlyFans, your old neighbor might be. So maybe look her up. I don't know.
Listen, Gwilda, we've been talking about going on OnlyFans for a year now. So it's just
shit
parallel
together,
thinking.
man.
Yes, maybe we can all join
Literally.
up, get like a real bear thing going. It'll be great. But yeah, so please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. This show happens every other Thursday night. We've got some stuff going on here in the near future where, there might be some changes, just some, the way, look, and feel of it all. But hey, we'll keep you updated on that.
I feel good.
Yeah, I feel good too.
I feel better now that we're not painting anymore.
That's true. 12 hours.
You got it all out of your system.
No,
No,
we're,
no,
not
we're
done
about to go
yet.
back to it.
Okay,
We just
well-
edged, and we still have to do the center.
Well, every now and then you just got to edge it. But anyways, for this week, I've
Thanks
been
for
Kevin
better-
Graham.
I'm Jason X.
I'm Christy.
And I'm Blakely K.
I love this fucking show. I'll see you guys next week.